Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Today's video we have something I've done before. If you're not new here, you've probably seen my mouse in a suitcase 24-hour challenge video. So this one's kind of like a series with that one. We're going to be doing another 24-hour crochet challenge. But the pattern we'll be using is the wedding mice pattern. It's the same creator from the first video with the suitcase one, except now we're going to be doing the wedding one. So this pattern has a lot of parts. It's going to be fun. The goal of the pattern is to finish it under 24 hours or within a 24-hour span. And we're also going to be doing a little bit of a review. I already kind of know I love this creator because of the mouse in a suitcase pattern I did. I use it all the time. I sell the mice in suitcases on my Etsy, so I've used that pattern many times and I love the way this creator writes patterns. So I'm excited and I'm hopeful for this one. But this one's gonna be fun. It's gonna be some shapes we haven't done before. So let me go ahead and walk you through the different parts of the pattern. In this pattern, there's a gazebo, a priest, or a pastor. What are they called? Okay, there's a beautiful like green garden themed gazebo, or like a gazebo or like little wedding arch where they get married under. There's the wedding officiant, the groom, the bride, the flower girl, and the ring bearer. There's and then a bunch of stuff. So with the groom and the bride, there's obviously like different outfits and a veil and all these things, and there's the wedding cake, there's the bouquet, there's all those little pieces. So total, we're going to be making 3 adult mice, 2 child-sized mice, the gazebo, and all of the outfits. I think I want to start with the gazebo. I feel like the gazebo is going to be like the biggest monster to tackle, so I think we should start with the gazebo. The way I'm tracking the 24 hours is going to be by a stopwatch, starting and stopping every time I crochet, and we're going to try and get it all done under 24 hours. I was gonna do the 24-hour kind of like start at noon, end at noon the next day, but I have things going on, so it's not really fair to the challenge because I have chunks of time like work and things like that that's gonna take away from it, and it's not really fair for the challenge. So I'm gonna be doing the stopwatch method for this one. So let's go ahead and start with the flower garden gazebo. Okay, so for the gazebo arch kind of piece, there's a darker grass green color on the base of it, and then for the arch there's like a lighter green. So I'm going to be using the tea leaf color for the ground piece and a frosty green for the actual arch. Now, when it comes to supplies, you really use whatever weight yarn you want and corresponding hook. But for me, I'm going to use this weight 4 yarn, which usually you use a 5mm hook, but since we're doing amigurumi like the mice and stuff with stuffing, I always go down 0.5, so I'm actually going to use a 4.5mm hook with these yarn throughout the entire thing. So all the yarn I use is going to be the same to keep consistency in sizes, and the hook will be the same throughout the entire thing. So I'm using Red Heart Super Saver weight 4 yarn through the whole project with a 4.5mm hook. So whatever you're going to do, I would say just be consistent. So if you're going to make the gazebo arc out of a type of yarn, make that same yarn the same yarn type you use for the mice, and so on. Going right into it, I'm going to start with the base like little platform that the arch goes on. I'm going to start with that, and then we'll do the arch after. But this little base, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the base. It looks like it's made out of 2 pieces, and there's a piece of cardboard or like foam board or whatever you want in it to kind of keep it stable, so we're gonna have to cut that when we get there. But for now, I'm just gonna start making that piece. I'm gonna be starting the timer and see if we can get all the pieces done in under 24 hours. So I finished the first base piece of the arch. You have to make 2 of these, and then you put a piece of foam board in between them. So now I'm just going to cut the piece that goes between. This foam board's just like basic. This is a foam board I'm using. And then I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife. Well, I'll take a marker and kind of lay out how big it is. And then I'll take an X-Acto knife to cut the shape I need. And then we'll have a piece that goes in the middle. So when you're cutting your piece, and you could use cardboard or anything like that, when you're cutting it, you want to give like a 1/2 inch on every side of space, so that when you're attaching your two pieces, there's room for it to attach. So you don't want to make it the exact same size as this. It's an awkward shape, but it fits. We've hit the 1 hour mark, and I've finished the base of the arch. I finished oh my god. I finished the base of the arch, the green thing with the foam board in, so it's steady. And now I'm using the lighter green and making the arch part. I just started, so I'm a couple rows in. So we are 1 hour in. I've been stuffing this as I go. It's really cool the way it does it. Your seam ends up right aligned with one another, so your seam doesn't turn as you go. It stays lined up. But it is taking forever. As you can tell, we started like right here an hour ago, and I'm barely there, and I still have this whole other like leg section. So this is definitely going to be a very big time consumer. But so far, beginner friendly, no issues with the pattern, which I didn't think I'd have any because I've done patterns from Creator before. So, but we're going to keep going and hopefully get this done before the end of the 3rd hour. I've got the gazebo built, the structures built, and I even crocheted the flowers that go on the top and the like ribbon that goes around it. So it says to sew them in, but I'm not doing that because it's annoying. So I'm actually just going to use hot glue, which is something I do a lot when I don't want to sew something in. And you're not going to see the hot glue because it's just going on this. So I'm going to hot glue it, but I'm still keeping the timer running because it should take me the same amount of time as sewing. So I'm just going to place everything, get it hot glued, and I'll check back in once it's all on. But I wanted to let you know we've hit 3 hours of working on this project. And yeah, we're almost done with the gazebo, so that's exciting. So far, I haven't had any issues, and it's been really fun. And I was worried that it wasn't going to stand up straight, but it has no problem standing up straight, so that's good. Okay, we're on hour 4. I finished decorating the gazebo like arch thing, and now I've been working on the mouse parts. So there's adult mice and child mice. So I need 3 adult mice, so I started with those. And I've decided I'm going to have like different colored mice. So I'm going to have like the gray, which is like the standard color, and then this like lighter gray for the bride and the wedding person officiant. So I've got all of the arms already made, so 6 arms total because there's 3 adults. And I'm working on the feet right now. So that's as far as we've gotten on hour 4. And I'm hoping to get at least a mice done, at least all the parts done, and maybe 1 mice by the time we hit hour 5. Alright, we are on hour 5. And I've completed all of the arms, feet, and ears for all 3 adult mice, and I finished the first body for the groom. This is the groom. The body's done. I still have to attach the ears and the feet and the tail, but the body is done, and we have completed 5 hours so far into this project. So let's see how much we can get done in the next hour. I think we might be able to get everything done well before the 24 hours, but I don't know. I just remember that all of these mice, all 5 mice, have outfits, so it's gonna take a while, but we've got the first body done. I've completed another adult mouse body, so that's 2 that we have done from the other one I just finished, and I got the head done of the 3rd one. It looks like I'm averaging like 45 minutes per mouse body without attaching the ears or the feet or the tails or anything. So I should be able to finish this one and maybe even attach all of the like extra stuff that I have done by the time we hit the 7th hour. But we'll see. So we've done 6 hours so far. 18 hours left. Just reached hour 7 and all 3 adult mice are done. This is the groom, the bride, and the wedding officiant, or the priest, whatever. But I was literally staring at them for 10 minutes trying to figure out what was missing, and I forgot to make their tails, so I just made all the tails and attached them. But I did use a different color for mice for these 2, just so we can kind of distinguish between like mouse from the Traveling Mouse Suitcase series and then the new mice in the wedding series. So they are different shades of gray, but I figured it was fine. But yeah, so they're ready. So now that we got the 3 adult mice done, we just have 2 child mice left. We have the ring bearer and the flower girl. So I'm gonna get started on the child mice, and then once all of the mice are made, we'll move on to outfits. We are 8.5 hours in to the project. Let me show you where we're at. Alright, so I got the 2 baby mice done. They're just like mini versions. Also, they don't have eyes, so there's that. We just hit the 9 hours mark, and I finished the wedding dress, so I'm gonna put it on. Oh, it's so cool. I love the different layers. There's like 3 different layers of like scalloped edging on it, but we're gonna see what it looks like. Hopefully it fits. It fits the mouse perfectly, and the tail just comes out the back like that. Perfect. It took about 30 minutes just to make the wedding dress. So now we need to make the veil, which I bought some like netting tool fabric to make the veils, so let's do that. I want to get all the outfits done for each mouse and then move to the next kind of thing. So let's make the veil. Okay, I finished the veil. This is the coolest thing ever. You make loops just to loop around the ears so the veil stays on. And the way you do it, it has the front piece and the back piece. Like, this is so cool. And it's not going anywhere because it's literally looped on her ears. But anyway, the bride is finished. Now we can move on to the next outfit, which is the groom's outfit. We just reached hour 10, and I finished the groom's outfit. It's 3 pieces. It's the pants, I love that there's a little spot for his tail. The jacket was really cool. I like the detail on the jacket, especially the button being in the front instead of the back. And then there's the little tie thing. Super cute. The little accent color for the wedding is going to be this like raspberry color. So it ended up being really cute, and we've reached our 10 hours so far. So I'm going to move on to the wedding officiant's outfit, and we'll get that done, and then all 3 adults will be done with their outfits, and we got to move on to the kids' outfits. Okay, we've hit the 11-hour mark. We finished the wedding officiant's outfit, so his is done. We finished the little ring bearer outfit, his is done, and then we finished the little flower girl outfit as well. So the only 2 things we have left are the wedding cake and the bouquet for the bride. So 2 things left and then we're done. It only took 11.5 hours, but it is done. Total of 5 mice, the gazebo, the wedding cake, the bouquet. We did it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!